Do you ever have one of those days where you just feel like you're really trying to find motivation and you just feel like, oh, such a struggle? I have those days where I just think to myself, oh, what am I doing? Where am I going? This is hard work. This is really tough. Like, what is the point? You just get so fed up and you kind of get caught up in your own head as to what's going on and like, why am I doing this? What's the point? And it's a similar sort of thing. If why I started doing these videos and why I decided that I was just going to get going with having a crack and having a go at YouTube and putting videos out there and trying to impart some advice and things that I've learned through coaching and all of the years of being in sport and doing various challenges, setting world records, doing all sorts of different stuff, competing all over the world. Got a bunch of coaching qualifications, from holistic lifestyle coaching to flow performance coaching and a whole host of things. And I've learned loads along the way. And I think the thing that strikes me is that you can know all of the stuff and you can learn a bunch and you can understand. That doesn't mean that once you've got the knowledge and you've got the understanding, that like magic, you're never going to have a difficult day in your life and everything just is going to disappear. You just get better at understanding how to tolerate certain stresses, becoming resilient, knowing how to look after your body, your mind, your spirit, how to be your authentic self, to project yourself out into the world, doing what you're most passionate about. For me, this is a passion of being able to talk to people, being able to just kind of tell stories and analogies and hope that somebody out there is going to listen and gain some little insight or piece of information that's going to help them. That to me is what really motivates me and helps me keep pushing on, because as we all do, and I'm sure for those of you that are listening, you're also juggling a bunch of things in your life, whether it's your job, your family, trying to progress your career, looking to buy a house, finances, or where the bills are going to be paid, all of this sort of stuff. That's life. That is what makes life up, and that's these are like day-to-day things. And for myself, I'm juggling a few things, and I was just this moment ago thinking, oh, do you know what? I've got to go and do training session tonight, and like mentally just kind of feeling a bit of the fatigue of everything that's going on. I need to do my breath work, and I need to just pause for a moment and just kind of center myself again so that I can go out and I can go do this training session. But it's really bloody hard. And whilst I was thinking through that, I just got this feeling, this inspiration to sit down, and almost as a cathartic point is to record it and to speak to you, the viewers, the listeners, and be like, do you know what? We all have those days. There will be bad days and there will be good days. And, I've got in here, the room that I'm in, the office that I'm in, I've got my medals and stuff up behind me. Each time I have gone through one of those races and those events, it has been really difficult and it's been a challenge, and I've had to fight my own demons, if you want to call them, and I've become a better person because of it. So when I was just now thinking, do you know what? The easy option would be for me to just sit on the sofa and do nothing and cancel. That'd be the easy option. But for those that know me and know me well and know that with the ultra marathons and all of the crazy stuff that I like to do and the big challenges, I'm a big fan of people like Mark Devine, who runs SEALFIT. Big fan of David Goggins, because I think that guy is on another level in terms of what he's able to achieve. And I've learned a lot from different people over the years. Nims as well, who did all of the highest peaks in the world climbing. And there's a lot of different people I've come across, and they've all been, for want of a better word, a mentor to me. And I've, to use a Bruce Lee expression, is absorb what is useful, disregard what is useless, and add what is uniquely your own. For me, I think that's like anything. I'm not saying that I am the font of all knowledge and that you should just only listen to me. Go and explore and read and listen and watch as many videos and things as possible. But do that in the essence of wanting to become a better person, mentally, physically, spiritually, for yourself. Find your passion and embrace your passion, and follow that. Follow and chase your dreams. Now, I know some people listening were going, yeah, but I can't do that. I've got a family, I've got a job and everything. Okay, there is some realities versus what is, the ultimate ideal, but still find ways that you can do things that you're passionate about. Because if you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, you've got to have that passion and that fire inside your belly to live your life to the fullest. And guess what? If you're looking for a relationship, then if you are operating from your authentic self and being passionate about life and you're a real go-getter, you're going to be attractive to people out there, and you will end up being in a relationship if that's what you want, and you will end up building your tribe. And you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So always think of that when you're choosing your circles that you're in, who's in your tribe and what you're doing, because that will influence your decisions in life, obviously. But the point of today was to say, look, if you are ever going through a difficult time, you are struggling to find motivation and drive, and I've said it in other videos, don't panic, don't freak out, don't think that there's something wrong with you or that you're weak or anything like that. It's a natural thing about being a human being, is that you will experience these emotions, and you just become better at being able to work through those emotions, those thoughts and feelings. And they're very much like, a breeze, and how a breeze passes by, or how water keeps on flowing and passes you. That this is exactly the same with emotions and thoughts, as they run by. Don't hold on to them, just let them go and let them pass. But focus on why you're doing something. So why I do a challenge helps me move forwards. Why I'm doing something, why am I passionate about getting a message out there? Because I have a burning desire deep inside for, in, you want to call it my heart and my soul. In my soul, I feel that I was given a gift of being able to learn huge amounts of information and wanting to share that knowledge with people. And then I'm so obsessed with wanting to see what the human body and the mind can do. I push myself to explore those limits, and then I use that as almost an instrument of being able to demonstrate what is the art of the possible. So I don't practice what I preach what I practice. And I use that phrase very loosely because I don't like to say what I'm talking about is preaching. It's very much about talking and educating and sharing knowledge. I see myself very much as a position of being a teacher and wanting to teach in a positive way to others, and that we can all learn from each other and learn these different things. There are some sort of big names in industry that I can think of that have imparted wisdom and knowledge along the way with me, and I think, top of the list of people that I think of, that I'll share this as sort of as a closing thought, really, of people I would check out if you're wanting to learn more and sort of go on that journey and understand how do you become a better version of yourself. There are people like Elliot Hulse. There are people like Paul Chek. Paul Chek is an absolute legend when it comes to sort of the holistic side of living. Guy that actually taught me was Matt Walden. He is an incredible human being, the same as Paul Chek is. And then you've also got Dr. Huberman as well. He's fantastic. Quite a lot of people probably watch his podcasts and everything on neuroscience. Those are kind of the top people that I would think of that can help give some additional guidance and everything, right? Because you don't want to be just listening to me. You want to be getting as much knowledge as you can. You don't want to be sort of in these bucketed, sort of an echo chamber of information and knowledge. You want to get as much knowledge from as many places as possible. Like I said, then absorb what's useful to you and throw away what's useless. And then add your own unique spin on it, right? Because we all look at the world through a different lens, and we're all looking at things differently. We've all had different experiences of life, and we've all gone through different things, and that's what makes us all truly unique. So hopefully that has helped today. I mean, the video is not ridiculously long, but hopefully over a cup of coffee, tea, whatever you might be doing, tune in, get some wisdom, hopefully take something away from it that you can use to make today a better day, and then help make tomorrow even better again. As I'm trying to grow this channel and I'm trying to grow my following so I can help as many people as possible, like everyone on YouTube, I'd say please can you subscribe to the channel, push the like button, and then share the channel with as many people as you want to, and then that will help me. And then hopefully over time I can develop this where I can put more time and effort into it and provide even better content for you, so that it's going to help impart more wisdom, more knowledge. And what I really want to do, my biggest passion with that, is to build a community and a movement so that we can help empower more people out there and we can all lead healthier, happy lives.